Hello, everyone. Welcome to math. As you can see, we're on topic 14, but that doesn't mean that we have mastered all of those geometric shapes. So it's really important that you get on Zoom because I want to practice and keep practicing with you. But this topic is going to be about how to add, subtract, length. Adding and subtracting length. So we're going to start with our animated math story, A Journey of Unknown Measurements.
A Journey of Unknown Measurements, written by Jeff Willis, illustrated by Danish Samat. Our journey begins with comparing scarf lengths. How much longer is Nick's scarf than Kyra's scarf? 46 minus 29 equals 17. Nick's scarf is inches longer. 17. Next, we want to find the distance from the backboard to the center of the gym. 15 plus 23 equals 38. The distance is feet. 38. Next, we find the distance around a lunch table. Plus, equals 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 equals 18. The distance around is feet. 18. Our journey ends in the classroom. How much shorter is a paperclip than a pencil? Minus equals 18 minus 3 equals 15. The paperclip is centimeters shorter. 15.
All right, so that was an introduction to some of the things that we're going to be learning in this topic. So today we're in 14-1. I can solve problems by adding or subtracting length measurements. Now, we're actually going to start with the visual learning today. So pay close attention in this video because it's going to preview what we're going to be doing.
How do you know when to add or subtract when solving problems involving measurements? Think about this question during the lesson. The book is 9 inches long and 6 inches wide. What is the distance around the front cover of the book? The cover of the book is a rectangle. What does distance around mean? Distance around means the combined length of all 4 sides of the book. Why have only 2 sides of the book been measured? The other 2 sides of the rectangle are the same length as the 2 that have been measured. How can you find the distance around the cover?
Select your answer.
You can add the lengths of all four sides to find the distance around the cover. Find 9 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6. The distance around the cover is 30 inches. To show that the answer is a measurement, write the units you are measuring in. Now look at these measurements. How much longer is the teacher's arm than the child's arm? Will you add or subtract to solve this problem?
Select your answer.
Subtract to compare measurements. Find 66 minus 47. Break 47 into 40, 6, and 1. Then subtract each part. The teacher's arm is 19 centimeters longer than the child's arm. What other question could you answer by comparing the length of these arms? You could find how much shorter the child's arm is than the teacher's arm.
Now you know how to add and subtract when solving problems involving measurements.
All right, now let's get to practicing, and we're just going to go straight to guided practice. All right, so it says decide if you need to add or subtract, and then write an equation to help solve each problem. Now look, the first one is done for us, but we're going to talk about it. What is the distance around the baseball card? And they only give you the two numbers, right? So the distance around is called perimeter. So all you have to do is simply add the other numbers. Whoops, that's a 10. And there's a 7. So it's going all the way around. So you have to add all of those numbers together, okay? So let's practice with this one. A horse puzzle. What is the distance around the puzzle? That's the perimeter. So we have 15 and 12, okay? And then we're going to put another 15 and a 12, okay? Now we're going to write it. We're going to write 12 plus 15, and we're just going to write it again, plus 12 plus 15. So basically, all you're doing is adding all of those numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 12 plus 15, okay? 5 and 2 make 7, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 27. Now, all we have to do, since we know that 12 plus 15 is 27, we know that all we have to do is just add another 27. So let me just clear some space. So once you've figured it out, you figure out the number, it was 27, now you're just going to add another 27 to it. Oh, we're going to have to regroup this time. 7 plus 7 is 14. Put the 4, carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 1 more is 5. The distance around the puzzle is 54 inches. All right? So just remember, when you're going around, you're just putting those same numbers in. Okay? Here we go. We get more practice with perimeter. What is the distance around the door? So they gave us two numbers, right? 3 and 7. We know what to do. We put another 3 on the bottom and a 7 over here. Write the equation. 3 plus 7 plus 3 plus 7. Remember, we're just adding all those numbers. So let's add 7 plus 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. So if 7 plus 3 is 10, we just have to add another 10 to it. What's 10 plus 10? 20. You got it. So that's 20 feet. Oh, I was just about to write feet. 20 feet around. That was an easy one. Let's just clear a little spacey. All right. So just remember, on these perimeter problems, you're always going to be given two numbers, and then you just put the same numbers again, and then just add it all up. All right, what is the distance around the cell phone? We have a 2 and a 4. So now we need to put another 2 and another 4. Then write the equation. 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. Add your first two numbers. 4 plus 2 is what? 6. Now all we have to do is add the other 6. What's 6 plus 6? 12. So the cell phone is 12 inches around. Now we have a problem. This next one is different. It says, how much longer is the red scarf than the blue scarf? Whenever it says how much longer, you're going to be subtracting. Always put the biggest number first. Let me just erase this here. So which scarf is longer? The red one. So the red one number goes on top, that's 60. And then we just put the bottom one. Put your minus sign so you remember you're subtracting. All right, start with your ones. We can't take 0 from 5, so we're going to have to go next door. The 0 becomes a 10, 6 becomes a 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. So the red scarf is 15 inches longer than the blue scarf. All right, boys and girls, I will, for those of you that aren't going on Zoom, in the portfolio section, I am going to put a perimeter problem up there that I need you to do as an exit ticket for either Monday or Tuesday. But if you're coming on Zoom, we're going to be going over this stuff, and I'm able to ask you questions about it. So if you're not going on Zoom, please go on portfolio section and finish the assignment. All right, everybody. I'll see you at 12:30. Bye for now.